Ted Cruz's explosively leaked audio has brutally exposed how the hotly anticipated India-US trade deal viciously divided the upper echelons of the White House into warring factions. Axios exclusively cited damning audio recordings of the Texas Republican senator spilling secrets during a private, off-the-record chat with high-rolling political donors. In those unguarded recordings dripping with insider drama, Cruz claimed VP JD Vance and hardliner Peter Navarro actively blocked and sabotaged the promising proposed trade deal at every turn. Cruz also shockingly revealed that Donald Trump himself sometimes slammed the brakes and personally halted any meaningful progress on sealing the lucrative agreement swiftly. Axios reported the raw audio was furtively shared by a shadowy Republican source close to the action, clocking in at a juicy around 10 minutes of unfiltered revelations. Cruz sharply and publicly criticized the U.S. president's tariff-heavy, protectionist trade strategy as politically suicidal and downright dangerous for future electoral victories. Tensions catastrophically escalated after Trump slapped punishing additional 25% tariffs squarely on India over its controversial purchases of discounted Russian oil supplies. Cruz vividly described a blistering late-night phone call showdown with Trump right after he publicly announced those crippling tariffs, exposing raw presidential fury. Ted Cruz said, and I quote, "Mr. President, if we get to November and people's 401ks are down 30% and prices are up 10 to 20% at the supermarket, we're going to go into Election Day, face a bloodbath. You're going to lose the House, you're going to lose the Senate, you're going to spend the next 2 years being impeached every single week." According to Cruz's candid account, Trump was wildly yelling and unleashing a torrent of cursing during the heated call, bellowing a profanity in rage. "I've been in countless conversations where he was genuinely very happy and affable. This explosive one definitely was not one of them," Cruz confided bluntly to the captivated donors. The scorching recording also spotlighted Cruz ruthlessly attacking Vance for being puppet-mastered by influential Tucker Carlson's isolationist worldview. Cruz ferociously accused Carlson and Vance of aggressively pushing a toxic anti-interventionist and blatantly anti-Israel foreign policy agenda, undermining U.S. alliances. This chaotic episode brutally highlights deepening and irreconcilable rifts fracturing the Republican Party ahead of the pivotal 2026 midterms and high-stakes 2028 presidential showdown. Cruz, widely eyed as a formidable potential 2028 presidential contender eyeing the Oval Office, framed unbreakable India ties as absolutely vital for countering China strategically. The critical India-US trade deal languishes unresolved in limbo, but recent diplomatic signals tantalizingly suggest quiet talks underway to bridge festering tensions amicably. Earlier this month, the newly appointed U.S. envoy to India jetted into New Delhi fresh off his swearing-in ceremony to kickstart high-level reset conversations. During his whirlwind visit packed with marathon meetings, Sergio Gore warmly emphasized the ironclad personal friendship binding Trump and PM Narendra Modi across oceans. He optimistically suggested that despite prickly disagreements and tariff spats, both pragmatic leaders possess the genuine political will to iron out differences decisively. Gore's carefully calibrated remarks were widely interpreted as a deliberate bid to soothe swirling uncertainty and reignite momentum around the stubbornly stalled blockbuster deal.